Hi, I'm Sonia from Vidya Guru, starting a session on current affairs. As you guys can make out, this session is in English medium. You can switch to the Hindi medium session that is there in the playlist if you're not comfortable with the language. Current affairs, May Current Affairs 2020. We'll start the session. At the end, I'll be helping you with the revision part. That means I'll make you revise all the questions which I'm teaching you right now. That's how you'll be able to retain them easily. But just before starting, I wish to urge, if you like the session, please press the like button for sure. Share the video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to Vidya Guru's channel. Apart from subscribing, you have to press the bell icon as well so that you can get the notifications of all the uploaded videos. I'll start with the first question. Keep that in your mind that this session is equally important. If I've uploaded any session, this session is equally important. The questions are very relevant from the perspective of all the competitive exams. The first question is about Moon Jae-in, who got re-elected as the president of South Korea. Moon Jae-in got re-elected as the president of South Korea. That means he got elected once again. His party can be asked. So his party, like the party he belongs to, that is Democratic Party of Korea. That was a massive victory for Moon Jae-in. We have heard about that. So I'm actually highlighting that point. Moon Jae-in, president of South Korea. The next question is World Press Freedom Day, that is observed on 3rd May. I'll be actually talking about the theme of it. As you guys can see that the theme is there too. I'm highlighting this theme, but I'll be discussing something else about Press Freedom Index. That means that is there in today's session where what is the India's rank, that will be discussed because that index was launched. I was saying presently in this page you can see that World Press Freedom Day is observed on 3rd May. The theme which was kept for this year, that is journalism without fear or favor. Journalism without fear or favor. The next question is official mascot of Asian Para Games 2022. That means I'm going to talk about the mascot and the place where it is going to be held. See, one thing I wish to disclose here. If you start talking about Asian Para Games and if you start searching there on internet, you will actually read them as Hangzhou Asian Para Games 2022. That's how they are actually telling you the place, the venue where these games are going to take place. Official mascot, that is Feifei. Feifei is basically a divine bird, which actually this mascot is inspired by the divine bird, that blue color, beautiful divine bird, which actually signifies something about Liangzhu culture. Liangzhu culture, as you can make out by the name itself, it is from China, and Hangzhou is in China too. That is why I was talking about it, that Asian Para Games 2022 4th edition will take place in Hangzhou, China, and Feifei was the official mascot of it. The next question is India's rank on World Press Freedom Index. I actually have talked about World Press Freedom Day, as you've heard that. World Press Freedom Day. Now I'm going to talk about something similar to that, and that is India's rank on World Press Freedom Index. Actually, India came, down once again. The rank is 142nd this time. Number 1 rank was of Norway, and this report, this index is published by Reporters Sans Frontiers. That is the name of the organization basically that publishes. See, when you study an index, whenever an index is there in front of you, you have to study only 3 things because there's a paragraph. You have to learn a lot out of that. That is why I try to bring things in the points form so that you can learn them straight away. But I am saying if you yourself read something out of an index, you have to read who publishes, which organization publishes that index. First thing. The second thing you need to learn who topped the chart and what is the India's rank. These are the 3 things you have to study, and I am actually teaching you these 3 things here. World Press Freedom Index, India is ranked 142nd, first Norway, and Reporters Sans Frontiers publishes it. The next question is, Official mascot of national games. These national games are expected to take place in the month of November-December in Goa. 36th edition of it will take place in Goa. But you need to know the mascot also. The mascot which was actually kept for this year's national games, that is Ruby Gula. Ruby Gula. What is that Ruby Gula? Ruby Gula is a flame-throated bulbul. Flame-throated bulbul. The throat of the bulbul has some sort of flame, as in that impression, that color is there. That is why it is said that flame-throated bulbul, Ruby Gula, is the mascot of National Games 2020, which will take place in Goa. Ruby Gula, 36th edition. The next question is, India's new permanent member to the United Nations. That's new, something new, because this fellow has become the permanent member to United Nations. His name is T.S. Tirumurti. T.S. Tirumurti has become India's new permanent member to the United Nations. I'm not saying United States, I'm saying United Nations. The next question is, let's talk about headquarters of International Financial Services Centers Authority. I have actually written the abbreviated form there as well. That is IFSCA, because they may ask you the full form of that as well. If something is in news, you have to read about it. I was saying headquarters in Gandhinagar, Gujarat, International Financial Services Centers Authority. Why I am discussing about that? Let's study further. I was saying that IFSCA is the unified regulator aggregator sort of for all financial services and international financial services centers. That means Gandhinagar, Gujarat is the place where they have the headquarters. International financial services have to report to SEBI, have to report to RBI. So their single point of contact, they'll be reporting into only International Financial Services Centers Authority from now on. That's it. I was talking about it because of that reason. International Financial Services will be reporting into International Financial Services Centers Authority only. The headquarters is in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. The next question is, Ambassador of Worldwide Fund. Worldwide Fund, that is Worldwide Fund for Nature basically. India's Environment Education Program. I'll repeat that. Vishwanathan Anand, yes, the same person, chess champion. He has become the ambassador of Worldwide Fund for Nature's India's Environment Education Program. You need to understand what sort of worldwide fund is that. It is Worldwide Fund for Nature. That is why they are talking about India's Environment Education Program. Vishwanathan Anand became the ambassador of WWF. The next question is, RBI has opened special liquidity facility for mutual funds worth rupees 50,000 crores. Now, something else to be discussed. We have seen the tragic news of Franklin Templeton. We have heard, so many tragic news this year. Franklin Templeton's problem was there, where you can even make out that the crisis of liquidity they are facing, mutual funds do not have liquidity. That crunch is there. That is why RBI has opened up a special window through which special liquidity facility will be provided to mutual funds, and that amount will be 50,000 crores. I'll tell you how it is going to take place. To ease liquidity for mutual funds, RBI has started a special liquidity facility under which it will conduct repo operations. When I say repo operations, that means I'm saying they'll actually provide loan, but that capital will be provided by RBI. Sort of loan will be provided for the short term. That is why I'm saying that repo operations of 90 days tenor at the fixed repo rate. That means they'll be providing loan of 50,000 crores. That sort of liquidity will be provided to mutual funds for helping them because of that Franklin Templeton crisis. Let's move to the other question. Now we'll talk about GI tags. We've heard a lot about Banarasi sari from Banaras, Darjeeling tea from Darjeeling. Similar things are going to happen here. GI tags, that means we are talking about geographical indication. As you can make out, the word geography has the place fixed to it. Banarasi sari, that means from Banaras, and Darjeeling tea from Darjeeling. Similarly, Kashmir saffron is from Kashmir. Let's talk about these GI tags which are there on your screen. 4 of them have got GI tags now. Chakhao. Chakhao is, you know what it is exactly. That is black rice. Chakhao means black rice. They are from Manipur. GI tag was given to Chakhao, and Chakhao, they may ask you where they are from. They are from Manipur. Gorakhpur terracotta. Terracotta, we've heard a lot about, that in history. Gorakhpur terracotta is from UP. As you've heard the name Gorakhpur, they may remove that in your questions. They may write only terracotta. Don't get confused. I have written that clearly just to make you understand. The complete name is Gorakhpur terracotta. That got the GI tag, and that's from UP. Kovilpatti Kadalai, maybe I'm not pronouncing it correctly, that is a mithai, and it is from Tamil Nadu. GI tag was given to Kovilpatti Kadalai, that is from Tamil Nadu. Let's move to the other question. Initiative for providing food grains under the National Food Security Act from any fair price shop. One nation, one ration card. That you've read here, what is written. I'll explain that. You know that the crunch is there, that people are not getting ration and do not have ample stuff to eat. That is the problem. Keeping that problem in mind, 12 states, are following that. Following one nation, one ration card, where a person can buy ration from any of these states, any of the ration shop, by showing that one ration card only. So I'm saying one nation, one ration card is the initiative for providing what? Food grains under what? Under that is NFSA. And what is NFSA? National Food Security Act. Let's move to the other question. Men's World Boxing Championship 2021. I am sure that I've taught you some time back, or maybe days back, but you need to understand, it was about to be held in India. India could not buy the sponsorship, could not actually provide them the right amount. That is why Serbia is going to host Men's World Boxing Championship, which is going to take place in 2021. So don't forget the name. This question becomes very important because you may have actually written somewhere that India is going to be the sponsor or India is going to be the host of it. So I am saying that it has been changed. Men's World Boxing Championship 2021 will be held in Serbia. The next question is, industry declared public utility service till October 21st, 2020 under the provisions of the Industrial Disputes Act 1947. That is banking. If you could not understand what is written here, I'll explain that in easier terms. I am saying, as you guys know, during this tough time, we require every public utility service to be available, to be very much available. So Labour Ministry has actually asked banking industry to not to go on strike till the date 21st of October 2020, because we see a lot many strikes from the banking sector. Now they have been asked by the Labour Ministry under the provisions of the Industrial Disputes Act 1947 that banking sector cannot go on strike till October 21st, 2020. Let's move to the other question. This is a project. You have heard about that, I'm sure, because you guys read a lot. Project to revamp Parliament, Rashtrapati Bhavan, North Block, South Block, PM residence. All these places will be revamped. But you need to understand, revamp, I hope you understand the word, reconstruction of these places will actually be there. They'll be redeveloped. So the project, the name of the project in which all these places will be revamped, that is Central Vista project. Estimated cost of this Central Vista project is 20,000 crores. Yes, they'll be spending 20,000 crores on these buildings to revamp them. And I hope you understand that Rashtrapati Bhavan, PM residence, all these places are in Delhi. So Central Vista project is about their reconstruction. 20,000 crore is the estimated budget. The next question is, Team Mask Force initiative launched by BCCI. We all are wearing masks. You guys know that. So, and that too, what for? I was saying that Team Mask Force initiative launched by BCCI. Cricketers are wearing masks to promote such a thing. They are wearing masks in public to promote their Team Mask Force initiative. If somebody asks you that Team Mask Force initiative was launched by, it was launched by BCCI. The next question is, India's first gas trading platform. We have heard a lot about gold and diamond exchange, copper exchange. Now we are going to hear something new, and that is gas trading platform. Yes, gas trading platform will be Indian Gas Exchange, and it was launched by Indian Energy Exchange. Indian Energy Exchange has launched Indian Gas Exchange. That means we'll be trading in gas. So India's first gas trading platform will be Indian Gas Exchange. Don't forget that it is the first of its type. That is why it becomes important. The next question is, India's worldwide rank in military spending in 2019. That is third. That means we spend a lot on our forces, on our military. The number one rank of USA, they spend way more than us. Even number second was obtained by China. The third rank is ours. That means India spends that much. If you compare with other nations, we are saying USA is on the top. Second number is of China and third number is of India. We spend this much on our military, on our forces. That's the report. Or I can say that according to Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, India's worldwide rank in military spending in 2019 was third. BRICS foreign ministers meet attended by S. Jaishankar. Who's that S. Jaishankar? S. Jaishankar is presently handling or is presently an external affairs minister. S. Jaishankar is the external affairs minister presently, and he has attended BRICS foreign ministers meet. Meeting was organized by Russia, and rotating chair is held by Russia too. Don't forget all these points, that BRICS foreign ministers meet attended by S. Jaishankar and organized by Russia. The next question is, part of India shown as Chinese territory by WHO. Yes, if you have heard this news that there was some dispute in that, WHO has a map in which Aksai Chin. Don't get confused by using the word Chin with Aksai Chin. I am saying Aksai Chin is in Ladakh. Aksai Chin is in Ladakh. That's our territory. That's the part of India's territory. I am saying it was shown in WHO's map, not our map. In WHO's map, Aksai Chin was shown China's part. So WHO's map was that problematic. Part of India shown as Chinese territory, that is Aksai Chin, and where that Aksai Chin is situated, that is Ladakh. Program launched by HRD Ministry for inviting e-learning content contributions, Vidya Dan 2.0. I hope by reading that you can understand, but these tough times are there. During these tough times, everybody wants to study as well. So to teach them well, and that too through the mode online, they are launching something of this sort. I was saying that Vidyadhan 2.0 program launched by HRD Ministry. They may ask you the name of the ministry or the name of the program. Vidyadhan 2.0 launched by HRD Ministry, and what for? That is actually they are inviting e-learning content contributions through that. The program was launched on Diksha portal. The name of the portal is also important. So portal, Diksha portal, Vidyadhan, name of the program, and HRD Ministry launched it, and the name of the minister, as in who's handling HRD Ministry, Union HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank. Let's move to the other question. SAARC Health Ministers Conference hosted by Pakistan. The question is simply very important for us. We all know that. I was saying that SAARC Health Ministers Conference hosted by Pakistan. This was the news, and we heard a lot about that. That some sort of collaboration was there. But let me tell you the exact thing. What exactly happened? Facebook has purchased 9.99% stake in Reliance Jio. Yes, Facebook has purchased 9.99% stake in Reliance Jio, and the deal value is 43,574 crores. To simplify it for you, that is $5.7 billion. Yeah, that was the deal value Facebook paid to Reliance Jio. Let's move to the other question. Indian player, that is PV Sindhu, she has been named the ambassador of I Am Badminton campaign, and this I Am Badminton campaign was launched by Badminton World Federation. Badminton World Federation launched I Am Badminton campaign, and PV Sindhu was made the ambassador of it. Bank to acquire 29% stake in Max Life Insurance. Max Life Insurance, that means Axis Bank is going to purchase. Axis Bank is going to acquire 29% stake in Max Life Insurance. The last question is Norton Motorcycles acquired by TVS. Norton Motorcycles acquired by TVS. If you must be thinking, what is Norton? Norton Motorcycles is a UK-based sporting motorcycle. UK-based sporting motorcycle. Stick to that. Now you have to be doubly cautious and very, very attentive. Because I'll start the revision from here on, and that's how I'll try to make you learn all the questions. Moon Jae-in became the president of South Korea again, and he's from Democratic Party of Korea. World Press Freedom Day is observed on 3rd May, and the theme for this year was Journalism Without Fear or Favor. The next one is official mascot of Asian Para Games, which will take place in Hangzhou, China. Feifei. Feifei is a divine bird. The next question is India's rank on World Press Freedom Index 2020, that is 142nd. India's rank. First rank was of Norway. And Reporters Sans Frontiers prepare or publishes this World Press Freedom Index. Official mascot of National Games 2020, 36th edition of National Games, which will take place in Goa. Ruby Gula, flame-throated bulbul, was actually made the mascot of National Games 2020. India's new permanent member to the United Nations, that is T.S. Tirumurti. Headquarters of International Financial Services Centres Authority, Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Ambassador of Worldwide Fund for Nature's India's Environment Education Program, that is Vishwanathan Anand. RBI has opened special liquidity facility for mutual funds worth 50,000 crores. GI tags, Kashmir saffron, GI tag to Chakhao, that they are black rice from Manipur. GI tag to Gorakhpur terracotta, that is from UP. Kovel Patti Kadlai, sort of mithai, and that is from Tamil Nadu. Initiative for providing food grains under the National Food Security Act from any fair price shop, that is One Nation, One Ration Card. Men's World Boxing Championship, which was expected to take place in India, now it will take place in Serbia. I'm referring to the 2021 Men's World Boxing Championship. Industry declared public utility service till October 21st, 2020 under the provisions of Industrial Disputes Act 1947, that is banking industry. They cannot go on strike till then. Project to revamp Parliament, Rashtrapati Bhavan, North Block, South Block or PM residence, that is Central Vista project, and the estimated cost of it is going to be 20,000 crores. Team Mass Force Initiative launched by BCCI. India's first gas trading platform, Indian Gas Exchange. India's worldwide rank in military spending in 2019, the last year, that was 3rd, and first was of China, first was of USA, the second rank was of China, and the 3rd was of India. BRICS Foreign Ministers meet attended by S. Jaishankar, and he is the External Affairs Minister of India. Meeting was organized by Russia. Part of India shown as Chinese territory by WHO, that is Aksai Chin. Aksai Chin is the part of Ladakh. It is the part of India, that means. Program launched by HRD, a ministry for inviting e-learning content contributions, that is Vidya Dan 2.0. The program was launched on Diksha portal for e-learning. SAARC Health Ministers Conference hosted by Pakistan. Facebook buys a 9.99% stake in Reliance Jio. IM Badminton campaign's ambassador PV Sindhu, which was launched by Badminton World Federation. Bank to acquire 29% stake in Max Life Insurance, that is Axis Bank. Norton Motorcycles acquired by TVS. We are wrapping up for now. Keep watching, keep studying. Thank you so much.